Trixie's story is one of those that shows what patience and love can do. She came from a life no dog should ever know. For almost her entire life, Trixie had been trapped inside a crate. She wasn't just left there for a few hours at a time. She lived in that crate day and night in an abandoned home. When rescuers finally got her out, her body told the story. Her fur was missing in patches. Her skin looked sore, and her paws were misshapen, almost like duck feet from standing on hard surfaces for too long. She was young, but her eyes looked like they had already seen enough suffering. When she was brought home for the first time, her new family noticed something unforgettable. She took one deep, heavy breath, almost like a sigh of relief, and then exhaled slowly. It was as if she was saying, "I'm safe now. I'm finally home." That one breath showed just how much weight she had been carrying inside. Those first days were not easy. Trixie didn't know what it meant to trust. She didn't even understand what it was like to be given food regularly. For the first few months, her family had to hand feed her every meal. It wasn't just about eating, it was about connection. Each time she dared to take a small bite from their hands, it was a tiny step forward, a little sign of trust. And slowly, those small steps turned into something bigger. At night, Trixie would curl up close to them. She needed warmth. She needed to feel someone next to her. After years of isolation, all she wanted was safety. Those quiet moments reminded her family just how much she had gone through, but also how much she still had to give. With time, Trixie's true personality started to come out. She began to show little quirks that made everyone smile. Sometimes she tilted her head at funny angles, almost like she was trying to figure out what people were saying. Other times, she would gently rest her paw on a lap, as if trying to start a conversation in her own way. Slowly, the scared dog from the crate was becoming a family dog full of love and life. The kitchen became one of her favorite places. While her family cooked, she would curl up right next to their legs, not begging, not asking for anything, just wanting to be near them. It was her way of saying, "I just want to be part of this moment." There was also a baby in the home, only 4.5 months old. Trixie surprised everyone with how gentle she was. She let the baby reach out, move unpredictably, and sometimes tug in ways that might upset another dog. But she never reacted badly. She stayed calm, patient, and protective. Watching her with the baby showed everyone in the family a new kind of love. She taught them patience. She taught them empathy. She showed that even after hardship, it's still possible to care for others with kindness. Her family noticed something else too. Trixie was incredibly respectful. When someone came through the door carrying things, she didn't rush or push her way in. She waited calmly. She seemed to read every situation, always trying to understand what was happening. If it was time to play, she was ready. If it was time to rest, she stayed close and quiet. She had learned a kind of patience and attentiveness that most dogs never have to. But not everything was easy. Trixie still had fears. Loud noises startled her. The sound of plastic bags, the hiss of a bus, or fireworks in the distance made her nervous. After what she had been through, those fears made sense. But what stood out was how she chose to react. Instead of fear or aggression, she leaned into trust. She looked to her family for reassurance. She chose calmness over panic. For a dog with her past, that was nothing short of amazing. As the weeks turned into months, Trixie's world became brighter. She learned how to play. She rolled over for belly rubs, wagged her tail freely, and started to enjoy every moment of attention. She became the kind of dog that healed hearts just by being around. To her family, she was no longer just a rescue dog. She was their daughter, their family. She changed the rhythm of the home, making it warmer, softer, and filled with laughter. She wasn't just given a second chance, she gave them one too. She reminded them what love looks like when it's patient and unconditional. Today, Trixie is a different dog. She no longer lives in fear. She no longer hides in a crate. Instead, she has a bed to sleep on, a family that adores her, and a safe home where she is loved every single day. Her quirks, her calmness, her gentle nature, they all shine now. She has gone from surviving to truly living. Her story is a reminder that every animal deserves a chance. Even when they've been neglected, abandoned, or forgotten, they can still bloom if someone shows them love. Trixie's journey proves that trust can be rebuilt and joy can be found again. If this story touched you, give it a like. Even sharing it can help more animals like Trixie find safety and love. And if you've ever rescued a pet yourself, share your story in the comments. You never know. Your story might inspire someone else to open their home and heart.